519 Sports Online is proud to present the Sutherland Cup Round Robin in partnership with No Frills and the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League. Drop by your local No Frills location for freshness guaranteed and prices that won't be beat. Also check out nofrills.ca for the latest flyers and deals being offered. Good evening, everybody. Welcome inside a sold-out PRC here in St. Mary's. It's do or die for one team. The Fort Erie Meteors, a must-win game for them tonight to stay alive in the round robin. Even bigger for the Lincolns with a win here tonight. They can clinch their spot in the Sutherland Cup final. It all goes down next. Brandon Abbott, Charlie Burns, Fort Erie and St. Mary's is coming up next here on 519 Sports. As he turns that aside, and here's Tropsev on the near side with speed. Tropsev into the zone, a shot right on Abbott, the save. Look out. As digging for that loose puck, and that's going to create a scrum down low as one of the members of the Fort Erie Meteors did a somersault over Brandon Abbott. And the linesman will step in between and settle things down in the corner. Ryland Masterson will regroup for it. Masterson up at center, backing up Barkley with it. He'll lofted right back in as Burns out to play that puck. Look out, turned over, out front, they score! Costly error out front of the Fort Erie goal. Jaden Lee right to his tape, and he buries it as the Lincolns take a 1-0 lead. That's a tough start for the Fort Erie Meteors. And it's picked up on the near side. Thorpe back down low, Adamo up top, haul in, right on, Abbott equal to the task, and he hangs on. Back up top, Thorpe, far side. Skating in McNeil on that far board. McNeil leaves it up top. Looking for a lane, Mizzy fires and scores! Zach Mizzy puts one on net, and we are tied at 1. Swung on the near side, bouncing puck into the zone. Glove down by Charlie Burns. Has Vortman a chance, and Burns shuts it off. Back around on the near side, and the Lincolns will exit the zone back into the Fort Erie. Van Sumeren, skate to stick, back for Bogart. Tipped on goal, Charlie Burns gets across and makes the save as he'll hang on for a face-off. Trying to spin it back the other way. He gets tied up down low. It'll be picked up by the Meteors, and here's Beamish. Can't clear the zone. Bogart holds, fires, deflected, score! Fort Erie had a chance to get it out. They could not. As that point shot hit a body out front. Looks like they're going to give it to Bogart. Luke Bogart puts St. Mary's back on top. It's 2-1 Lakes. Burns plays it across, bouncing puck goes to the far corner. Aggressive penalty kill by Spagnolo as Lee and McQueen Spence. Fort Erie having trouble out of their own zone. Oh my, they turn it over. Here's 2 on. Oh, they score! Luca Spagnolo, short-handed, and the Lincolns take a 3-1 lead. And it'll be lofted up at center. Held in by R.J. Schmidt. What a job, that one right on. Abbott gloves it down, and he'll hang on for a draw. As he got tied up out front of the goal, and here come the Meteors. Tonelli into the zone, has a man to the goal, back out front, score! Tic-tac-toe! And the Mets are back within 1. What a goal off the rush! And Blake Hall finds the twine. It's a 3-2 hockey game with 4:15 to go in the second period. Collins flips it down low. Cohen Bidgood trying to spin it back out front on that far side, and Charlie Burns the save, and here we go down in the Meteor end. We got penalties coming as the linesman trying to separate a couple of different scrums here. And we'll see what comes out of this down low as the Meteors took exception to a late chop at Charlie Burns. And we shall see. Beamish works it down low. Try to go back door, back up top to the point. Tonelli, 5 forwards out there from Fort Erie. Tonelli, the anchor. There's a one-timer. Puck lying out there, and Hall slapped it just wide. Working his way back up top to the wrong stick. Back out the other way. Here's Lee with a step. Jaden Lee crashing on goal, taken down. Penalty coming. Cardfield, fans want a shot. Here it comes through. Wide. Collins on the rebound. His shot was blocked. They get it back on the far side. 10 seconds to go on the man advantage. Hot pass. Collins fires. Burns fights it off. Back out front. Oh, Charlie! Charlie Burns gets back across. And if Fort Erie is to come back in this hockey game, star that one. He keeps it 3-2. So with their season on the line, the Fort Erie Meteors are going to use their 30-second timeout. 1:40 to go in this hockey game and see if they can't find a goal here late in the third period, down 3-2. He'll stop and spin off Sigmund down low, tap pass up top. Beamish walks in, band on it, loose out front. Abbott down, where's the puck? It's still loose, and the whistle goes down inside the St. Mary's zone. Chaos. Brandon Abbott able to find it, and with 34.4, the Lincolns hold serve. Chopped around, the Lincolns have it down low. Van Sumeren on it, trying to burn time. Rolling puck back to Montu. Had Tonelli. And he's got to go all the way back down the ice. Now the Meteors got to go. Flip down in deep. Barkley first on it for St. Mary's. Mad scramble for that puck down inside the Lincoln zone. Still tied up, his time is running out. Time ticking down here in St. Mary's. And that will do it. Listen to this place roar. The St. Mary's Lincolns hold off the Fort Erie Meteors. And they have punched their ticket to the Sutherland Cup final, where they will meet the Listowel Cyclones at a chance for the Sutherland Cup final here on a Friday from St. Mary's. Lincolns take it 3-2 over Fort Erie.
It's kind of been in the making for 3 years. It's been a little bit of a process. I don't think right now is really the time to reflect because we got still unfinished business on Sunday, but we're certainly proud and proud of the players for sure. We thought we were kind of overlooked a little bit in this round robin, and we really adopted kind of a St. Mary's versus everybody mentality, and the fans, I mean, you can feel lonely when you're on the road and teams say one thing about you, but when you're at home here, the support is overwhelming.
It's unbelievable. The crowd's here every night. We're sold out tonight. They're always chanting. It definitely kind of replays back on our team, helps our team get energy, and yeah, it's definitely crazy, being from here. I was part of this crowd when I was a little kid, so just being able to play in front of it, it's unbelievable. I've been watching the team for 10 years growing up, Friday nights coming here, so just being able to play in front of the crowd and see all those little kids watching and cheering on, it's just unbelievable. I thought we were very resilient, definitely not the start that we wanted, but as the game went on, we kind of got pucks deep, stick to our systems, like our forecheck, and we had a hell of a game from our goalie, so it was big.
2 words I used a lot were proud and grateful. Proud of them. They've been through a lot. They've put a town on their back, literally, and showed things to us as a staff that we never even thought were possible. And grateful for shining a light on what this program could be, and went from bottom feeders to putting a trophy over our heads. It's pretty incredible. You start with Ryland Masterson, and then you go on from there. Best captain this program's seen in 30 years. Just kid that does it all, and just a winner. And guys like Charlie Burns, who've probably the best performance in Golden Horseshoe history. it trickles all the way down to Blake Hall and guys that put the trust in their careers in Fort Erie, and it's just a special group.
I just kind of told the boys there, it sucks that your last game you lost, but once you get the tears out of your eyes, just realize like you're a champion forever, and you're a champion in a place that there aren't many champions, and the town. And I'm going to be honest, what those kids just did for the town of Fort Erie, the Golden Horseshoe Conference, and probably the entire league, it's never going to be. You're never going to be able to explain what those guys just did. The Fort Erie Meteors won the Golden Horseshoe Championship and pushed for a Sutherland Cup. And I got a text from a buddy today. He's driving down the road, and there's signs in people's windows. And I just told the boys, too. I said, I love junior B hockey more than anyone in the world. I've been around it forever. I didn't think that was possible at this level. I thought that was an OHL thing, a college thing, like the bigger leagues. And these kids they brought that feel to Fort Erie, and my heart breaks for them right now, but they're the coolest kids I've ever met, and I'm just so proud of them. And it sucks we're never going to skate together again, but I mean, those guys are champions together forever. This was never an option for us to win a championship. We were just trying to put the best team on the ice every Saturday to get the town involved and push kids on to the next level. And then just you start bringing in guys that want to do it, and you look at each other and we laugh. We're here. We're getting on the bus again. We're going to practice again. Usually when we played, our golf season started 2 months ago, and we haven't played yet. So it's super cool. It's cool to watch what he does, winning Coach of the Year twice, and just the respect he gets around the rink and is deserved. It's cool to be his younger brother, but it's cool to be his assistant coach and work under him. And I'm just proud of him and proud of what he's done for these guys. And he's a father to those guys, and he definitely deserves everything he gets.
A couple mistakes that probably aren't mistakes we usually make, and puck not going to the back of the net. It is what it is. Charlie made some big saves there to keep us in, and then I think we poured it on. I think you could ask them over there. They definitely saw one of our best efforts in a couple of months and a couple of weeks, and just came up short. I think it's, like you said, no point in going over the goals specifically. It's just mistakes we don't usually make, and it was a great crowd, but I thought our guys handled it really well. Our first period was awesome, so I'm proud of them for that again. It had the Caledonia feeling, right? Guys, they're right on your back there, and we just never die. This team never dies. I remember, we haven't even talked about it, I don't think, in the Caledonia Game 7, me walking down the bench to Anthony with my game card in front of my mouth and said, this team's incredible. Literally, it gives me chills just thinking about it. They're just incredible. They just never die. And it's not even like a lot is said on the bench. It's by us or the leadership group. It's just ingrained in them that we can score at will, and we're always in it. They're just amazing.